Hello, Taurus. Hi there. Thank you guys so much for watching. So yeah, I'm getting the cards ready. I almost had a funny story to tell. I just got a call from a telemarketer, something about medical bracelet. And I told her, I said, well, I don't think I really need one. And I asked her if she would like a tarot card reading. She hung up on me, so I'll always wonder how that could have went. All right, here we go. So she didn't want one, but you guys do, so here we go. All right, this is for Taurus, August 2018. Halfway through the month, but we getting it in. All right, Taurus. So I have written down the cards that popped up in your last reading because I like to see what continues to pop up. It's very interesting when you have several cards come through again for two totally different time frames. And I know that a lot of us are going through the worst time right now. And I feel like I'm being told to tell you guys to hang in there, to not give up. Please don't give up. And, you know, in the hard times is where we have opportunity for spiritual growth. It's always a blessing in disguise. It's a very hurtful and painful time for a lot of us right now. But I feel like some of you have some good things coming through this month, and I still feel that many of us are struggling. All right, clarifiers for Taurus. So just to kind of look at the reading I did last time, we had the Judgment card in our subconscious, which means some of us are in need of an awakening. Some of us are actually going through an awakening. Where you really start to realize, you know, what truly makes sense. And you kind of got to make your own sense. But it also gives you an opportunity to connect with God and with the universe. And it's a very beautiful time. The Judgment card is also about being able to see yourself objectively and to be real with yourself in regards to, hey, is this really working for me? You know, what's working for me, what's not. And basically accepting all of it, accepting what needs to happen, accepting what needs to change, and changing in ways to stay true to yourself. And that was interesting enough paired with the Seven of Cups, right? And that's being able to see through what is real and what's not. Being able to see through the illusion. All right, very interesting. So this is for Taurus, August. Look at that. Look at that. Judgment card again. August 2018. Let me just do one more. Taurus. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. theempathictorian@gmail.com. And I will get back to you very quickly. I keep notifications on my email on all the time, so just let me know. Taurus, August 2000. Oh, the Hangman wanted to pop out. Get back in there. We'll see if he comes through again. All right, we also, I see we had the Tower last time in our reading, so let's see what pops through. This is for Taurus, August 2018. Okay. First up, we have the Sun in reverse. So some of us are going through a bit of a depression, and it's a feeling of sadness. It's really just kind of not enjoying what it is that you used to do, not really seeing the light, kind of focusing on the darkness. But this is temporary, and it's up to you how long it's going to last. That damn card. The Ten of Swords. This is betrayal. This is being stabbed in the back. This is something that you guys did not see coming. Because of something that has happened, it's led you to this depression, sadness, loss of vitality within yourself, and feeling like you've been betrayed. It's utter crisis for some of you, but luckily it's a 10. 10s signify the ending of something and the beginning of something else, because this is going to be, for a lot of us, our make me or break me kind of a moment. And many of us are going to feel a lot of different things. We're going to feel downright pissed off. We're going to feel completely depressed, and we're going to feel like we want revenge. But we owe it to ourselves to work through that and to stay true to ourselves and not to react. And if you allow it to, positive things can come from this. I promise you guys. For those of us that have been to the gates of hell and have come back, we know that if you allow these difficult times to, they will make you a stronger and better person, as cliche as that sounds. The Strength card. So for some of you, this will represent a Leo. And for many of us, it just represents that we're lacking inner strength right now. We're lacking confidence because of what has happened. We're feeling depressed, a lack of confidence within ourselves, an inability to move on, or a lack of even wanting to move on. So we're going to get clarifiers to find out more where these came from. Ace of Wands. So let me look to see if any of these popped up. Okay, none of those have popped up. So Ace of Wands, this is feeling inspired. This is a sense of victory for you. This is having clarity, having a goal, having a vision of what it is that you want to do. This could be something that comes through to you. It could be an idea, could be something you heard on the radio, could be, your guardian angel, your spirit guides putting something in your head. Could be some kind of good advice coming from another friend, but it leaves you feeling inspired and ready to take on something. And it's a nice bounce back from these energies right there. The Six of Wands. Excuse me, you guys. Six of Wands. So this is, if you consider the butterfly, she's kind of rising above. This represents, for some people, public recognition. It represents a sense of victory, like with the Ace of Wands, and maybe getting recognition for something, maybe getting this validation that some of you are needing. Could be coming from a close friend, a loved one, could be coming from your own self. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this refers to a sense of deception. A sense of deception, like sly as a fox is kind of the idea behind this when it's in the upright. Wanting to get away with something, trying to get away with something. And in the reverse could be getting caught, or it could actually be breaking free for some of you. We see this nice inspiration here. We see you rising above, maybe even getting comfort or recognition from other people. But this also could be mental challenges. It could be, you guys are feeling this sense of direction. You're feeling inspired, but you may have difficulty in taking that first step, right? Because these energies right here are a lot to overcome. So let's move on. Oh, love it. Love it. The Judgment card again. Your angels are with you, you guys. Your spirit guides are with you. They're trying to encourage you to take the advice that's represented with the Judgment card. See yourself objectively. Consider what needs to change to get you in line with your greatest good, in line with who you are, to your truest self. This again is this nice representation of rising above. Like it's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's truth. It's seeing things for what they are, and that is truth. You don't have to fight these, but you need to acknowledge their presence, the depression, the betrayal. Acknowledge their presence. Don't push them off, and don't try to challenge them. Acknowledge them. Say, hey, this, I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to put this aside, and then change your focus. Where your intention goes, your energy flows, right? It's all in your intention. It's all in your perception, how you're going to feel. Acceptance is key here too. The Two of Swords. So some of us are trying to decide what to do. Some of us are in need of a decision, but we're feeling blocked. Some of us are feeling blocked, right? Because the swords are pointing in the same direction. Like, okay, we're going to go this way, but the light is blocked. And in the original, or the other tarot, these right here, the woman is sitting there blindfolded. So there's a lack of clarity here within our minds, which could revert back to these energies right here. But we all have this opportunity for rebirth. We all have this opportunity for awakening, like with the Judgment card, and being able to have that sense of clarity. So we will get clarity to figure out how to do that. The Father of Cups. So some of us are dealing with a Cancer, or Scorpio, or Pisces. This can be an authority figure for some of you. It could be a father, could be a spouse, could be a friend. But it's somebody whose emotions are rather balanced, and they're normally led with their heart. They're caring, they're nurturing, they are emotionally mature. This could be a message for some of us to get on track or in line with our emotions, to secure ourselves, and to really decide what it is that we want for ourselves. Again, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's in the upright, so it's typically pleasant, especially if it's representing your own energy, because he's going to be led by his heart, but he's not going to be so caught up in the fantasy or dream world like the Knight or the Sun would be, especially in the reverse. All right, underneath, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of us are getting over, could have been, what's the word, financial issues for some of us. This is also, it could go both ways. With it being a pentacle, it could be financial, but it could also be a sense of loss, a sense of sadness, a sense of grief, but it's in our subconscious still. So it could be something that, you know, these feelings right here could have caused this, or we could be feeling these types of things because of what happened, but there's still this residual, you know, sense of trying to recover spiritually or financially, right? Because the rose is wilting away, and this is in our subconscious. So for some of us, some of us need to go back to the Four of Pentacles and to see if we have made anything material overly important. And some of us are going to have to really, truly just evaluate ourselves, because this is kind of in line with spiritual as well, right? Money issues for some people, trying to move on from a difficult time, or spiritual poverty for some of you. All right, let's get clarity for Taurus, starting with the Sun in reverse all the way through the Five of Pentacles. Taurus, August 2018. Here we go. Taurus. What did I say? The Four of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a sense of greed, and it's a sense of materialism, right? For those of you that the Five of Pentacles is in relation to heavy emphasis or heavy importance placed upon money, this could relate to that. If there was some financial difficulties, that could be the reason for the depression or the sadness. But what you need to do here is, again, just kind of reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate what's important to you. Reevaluate and see where you can accept and what you need to move on from. Three of Swords. So for some of you, there was a breakup. There was some kind of painful separation. There's a sense of heartbreak and grief here with the Three of Swords. Even more so with the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords energy for some of you is going to be related to another person and a potential breakup. Third party situation type of thing for some of you. The Page of Cups. So we see another water sign here. We see a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces for some of you. And just like with the Strength card, with having a lack of confidence and a lack of inner strength, we see some of you guys really doubting your abilities here as well. Holding back, holding yourselves back creatively, holding yourselves back emotionally, feeling blocked, not using your intuition, having a sense of worry. And for some of you, it's escapism. Or using substances. Again, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I can see how it goes along with the Strength card, especially if you're not feeling your inner strength. You're feeling blocked. You're feeling like you're doubting yourself. The Knight of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is somebody or a type of energy that comes in. It could be some kind of quick communication, news coming in for some of you guys. Typically, though, with the Page of Swords, there's this idea that's formulated, and then the Knight of Swords carries that out. The only problem with him, normally for you, he's going to be a message to go for it, right? He's with this Ace of Wands, this bright idea that you have, especially if it feels good, if it just feels like it falls within alignment within yourself, he's telling you to go for it. But the only problem with him is sometimes he can act before he thinks. But if you know you have this idea and you're really feeling like the goosebumps and you're feeling like you are within alignment within yourself, within your purpose, within what you need to do, he's telling you to go for it. Seize the opportunity. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. So, let's see, he was not in our last reading. So with the Hanged Man, some of you guys need to contemplate on something. Like you're getting this feeling like you need to go for something. It could be time for you to let yourself go. Or for some of you, depending on the matter at hand, you really do need to think it out. I feel like there's a sense of victory coming for some of you guys, or you're going to accomplish something, but you could be holding yourself up from getting that accomplishment. Maybe you're overthinking it. All right, Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Six of Cups. So this refers to something of the past. There's also a reference here to children, but there's also a reference to being stuck in the past and not being able to move forward. And that could come about in unresolved issues. Maybe even having unrealistic ideas, right? The Page of Cups can be kind of unrealistic. So yeah, you guys can use this Judgment card. I feel is going to be key to getting through a lot of this stuff. Realize here what can be changed, what you can control, what you can't, and just ask for a sense of peace about it. The Three of Pentacles. So some of you guys don't want to ask for help. I got this. I'm stubborn. I don't need your help. I'm like that too. Like I want to just, if I can do it on my own, I'm gonna do it on my own. And that's really the pride. That's really the ego. Like in the reverse, the Six of Wands has a lot to do with the ego. But see, this could represent for some of you guys, you working together, you accepting the help that is offered, You know, it could just be words of advice, but, you know, somebody somewhere could say something to you and it just totally blows you out of the water and it just clicks with you. Like, that is divine intervention. This represents working together. And I can kind of see you guys in regards to the Judgment card getting some kind of helpful advice that really just blows you away and really kind of makes things click. Five of Cups. So, and it's apparent in these other cards, there's a sense of loss. We have the Five of Pentacles here too. There's a sense of loss here. There's a sense of loss and of grief, right? And that could stem back to why you guys, your emotions are kind of messed up right now and not where you would prefer them to be. And ultimately, you guys are feeling blocked in some way. But the important thing to remember here, you guys, is yeah, there's a sense of loss. You know, this person's hanging their head, but look, there's still 2 cups standing. That is the choice that we have. Are we going to focus on the 3 cups that fell over, the contents that were lost within those 3 cups, or are we going to be thankful that we still have 2 cups standing? That's a choice. Father of Cups, the 9 of Cups. So this is interesting. So contentment. Father of Cups, the cups represent the emotions. Some of us are feeling dissatisfied in some regard, and that's obvious through these cards, and we're being advised to be content, be thankful, have a sense of gratitude. Gratitude can change your attitude. Gratitude goes a long way. You know, be thankful for your damn doorknobs. I mean, be thankful that you have a door. Be thankful you have a roof over your head. You know, just the littlest things. Be thankful, you know, for this pen, you know. Just the littlest things make all the difference. I promise it, you guys. So contentment within your emotions. Feeling a sense of contentment. Underneath, the Ace of Wands. Again, this is a feeling of inspiration. You guys just need to, and like with the Sun, I said with the Sun in reverse, there's like in the upright, there's this big sense of vitality and just feeling rejuvenated and revitalized. You guys need that. You need to allow yourselves to feel that. It may not be given to you. It may be something that you have to give to yourself. But with a little inspiration and just a little bit, you know, pick your head up, look forward, quit looking down at the ground. Connect with yourself. Connect with your soul. Have this judgment. All right, you guys, you have a homework assignment. You're going to work on yourselves and things are going to be so much better the next reading, right? Okay. And if you feel like it's not, then all you can do is try. Put your heart into it and just try. All right, you guys, I'm sending you much love. My fellow Taurians, thank you so much for watching this. If you have any questions, again, theempathictaurian@gmail.com is my email address. Many blessings, you guys. I shall see you next time. Peace.